Hey, welcome back to another Copy AI live demo. My name is Andrew Lane, and today I'm going to show you some example use cases of how Copy AI can save you time and help you become much more productive and have a lot more fun with your writing tasks. So we've got a few things to cover today. One thing right out of the gate I want to share with you and show you how to use is a new set of tools coming out called workflows. And this is a really fun and exciting new feature that will take the AI capabilities to a new level. And I'll show you what that looks like today. But um, the big idea is beyond just writing words, it can actually start to pull in from other sources and help analyze content and be a little bit more intelligent by reaching outside of the scope of what it already knows about AI and pulling in new information to help you integrate that into your task. So, a few of the examples on that will be cold sales emails and recruiting outreach emails. I'm going to show you how those work today, and you can see a little sneak peek of some of the other tools coming down the pipeline: SEO content briefs, a few other features that aren't released yet that we'll be demoing soon. But what you do have access to right now are cold sales emails and recruiting outreach emails. And I'll show you exactly how to use this today by putting in someone's LinkedIn URL and describing your product. And what it can do is write a custom catered email, or in the other example, the recruiting outreach email to that person by pulling in information about them from their LinkedIn URL. So that's one example of how workflows are going to save you time and help you write really unique and original content for any task. And the first couple tools coming out will help you with those specific examples: cold sales emails and recruiting outreach emails based on the person's LinkedIn URL. So that's a few things we're going to cover today. Really exciting new features coming down the pipeline. Also, the most common use cases are blog writing, sales copywriting, social media posts, writing product descriptions, developing your brand message, and using AI to learn more about your customer, their fears, desires, pain points, and describe them better and start writing more catered content that will grab their attention and help them understand the value that you're providing with your business. So I'd love to hear from you. If you're here live, welcome, and drop a comment below. We've got a good crowd today, so we can make this catered to you. I have some examples to share today, but what's really fun is those of you watching live, I can actually use your business as the example. So I'd love to hear a little bit about you, what you're working on right now, what you're looking for today. Is there anything specific? If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below, and I'll help you out today. All right. Let me take a look here at couple of you guys dropping in. Yep, welcome. We've got a few of you hanging out. Welcome, welcome. Yep, we're here live. Thanks for joining. So let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, let's see. Looking to see how I can market my services. Great. Got some good examples for that today. Holistic health. Actually, that's a really good one to demo. We've done a few health related ones in the past, so you can check those out. You can also look at the YouTube channel. If there's anything we missed today or anything specifically you'd like to see, the YouTube channel has many different demos, and we have had some health professionals on, health coaches, and we've worked with them to create some copy using Copy AI. All right, marketing copy, cool, for event series. Let's see, custom clothier. Let's see, outreach to find new customers. All right, so a lot of marketing content using copy for cold outreach, translation services. Right on, nice. Brainstorming, speed up the process with your blog. Great. You're going to love some of the new workflow tools coming down the pipeline that will help with the blog writing. Not available yet, but within the next few weeks. All right, gain more authority on specific topics. Great, good stuff. Well, let's go ahead and go full screen with this. We'll log in and get started today. The first thing I want to show you is this new workflow tool that is pretty cool, very easy to use, and only takes a second to explain. and then you can try it out on your own. But what you have in the description of this video is a link to a resource. And I'm going to use this today to show some things. And if you want to find this, it's in the description below. But I added a new section here, example products and services. This may be handy for some of you if you want to explore what you can do with Copy AI and try it out with different products and service examples to see how it works. I'll make that prettier after today, but we have one here, physical products. What we have is a list of different types of products and services. And these are just examples you could use to plug into Copy AI. So I wanted to show you here, physical products. Let's say we're trying to sell a vacuum cleaner as a random example today. What we could do here in the cold sales email is give it a breakdown of the product. So what I'm actually going to do is, let's go ahead and just put a space in between these. You're going to learn a lot about how to use Copy AI just by studying these examples. All right, so what I need now is the prospect's LinkedIn URL. So I'm going to grab Chris Liu. He's one of the co-founders of Copy AI. And let's try to sell him a vacuum cleaner. So we're going to put in his URL. And I'm using over here in the workflow tools, a new cold sales email tool. And let's go ahead and drop this in. I'm telling it who this is for, what the product is. Let's see if it can write an email to that individual person to try to sell this using these selling points here. Hey, Chris. It's bringing up that he's an investor, so it's scanned that from his site. Look at this. It's speaking right to the person. So it's actually scanned his LinkedIn profile to learn about this person and try to position this product or service in a way that will be more interesting to them. So as a tech investor and founder, you understand the importance of time management and efficiency. So it's speaking to their desires. This is really wild how it can help you sell anything to a specific person. This may be a really fun tool to try if you just want to look at different ways to sell your product to a different type of person. Grab some, go find some people out there who are on LinkedIn, maybe your potential customer, and see how the AI would spin up an email to sell your product. It's highlighting some of the unique selling points. All right, it's coming up with a call to action here. That's something you could also include. So some of the things you want to include in your content, what's really important to do is give the AI enough context so it can help sell your product in the most effective way. So something like what the product is, the name of it, a quick description. If you can include maybe who this is for, who the ideal customer is, any unique selling points would be great as well. What's really fun is we can try using, some different products here. Let's try a fitness tracker. And you don't have to include all of these points. I'm showing you this as an example so you can see what would make a good input. And you could try to do something close to this with your product. But let's say you don't, you're lazy, you don't want to even include the target audience here. Maybe you don't even want to include the selling points. It'll make things up. And let's say that's good enough. A quick description of what it is, the product. If you have a name for that product as well, you could drop it in. And again, this example here using the new workflow tools is a level beyond just general copywriting. It's actually going to write copy based on information that you're providing. So this is the future of where AI is going, especially what the Copy AI team is working on is making this more personalized for your business and pulling in outside information to help you create your content. I'm sure you know the value of staying healthy or active and healthy. Cool. A quick little email, nice and effective. It's speaking right to them, their desires, and trying to cater this to them. You can just click make more if you're not really loving it. And you can also use the editor on the side to take some notes. So we can actually grab this, paste it over here. We can use that as maybe a first rough draft. Let's see here. The second one pulled up. We've got a nice headline here. Right? It's speaking right to them. So really cool how it's doing that. So that is a new feature. And the same thing can work if you're trying to recruit them. So let's try the recruiting outreach email, another common use case. And let's say your product is this, and you're trying to bring them on and have them join your team. So again, if you don't have these use cases, you may be saying, well, what can this do for me? It's really cool to play around with. And again, as I mentioned, there's other features coming down the pipeline that will utilize this kind of functionality where you're going to be able to put in like links to websites or even just general keywords or topics, and it will actually do research for you, analyze content, and then create original copy that can sell your products, can help you create educational content, and just a sneak peek of what's coming over here on the left. But let's take a look at this one. If we were trying to recruit Chris Liu to come join Fitness Tracker, our Fit Track company here, let's see. Your experience. See, it's pulling in their experience, speaking right to that person, explaining the product. We're looking for motivated, passionate individuals to join us. Cool. That's a really cool outreach. It's doing the work right there for you to speak right to that person. And again, you could try making more if you want to see other variations. So that's a really cool sneak peek into what's coming. And a few of those are available right now in the workflow tools section. Try it out. Let me know what you think. And keep an eye out for many new releases coming down the pipeline of more advanced ways to use Copy.ai to write unique content. All right, let's see. I'm going to pause here, take a look at the questions coming through, and then we'll head on down into blog writing, sales copy, social media content, and finish up our list today. All right, let's see. Okay, blogging, great. Informational blog, cool. So we'll spend some time blogging today. Let's see, marketing for functional and integrative health, awesome. Blogging for your tech startup, website authority. All right, let's see, question here. Can you train this, create a template like this? Good questions on that. So the way that this is going, as of right now, there's a few things you could do if you want to create your own templates and start to train the AI to do certain tasks that are more repetitive. As far as original or unique training with your own data, that's going to come down the pipeline soon. And that's part of what the workflows tools will let you do, is bring in your own unique data that's unique to your business, like a list of customers or unique information about your business. As of right now, they're fairly limited in the functionality, but it's cool to see what is being worked on right now. And for those of you who are doing blog writing, you're definitely going to want to stick around the next few weeks. Keep an eye out for the SEO content brief, which will help you map out your blog content and actually do the research for you to find the best keywords and what to include in your article. So that one will be really exciting for those of you who are blogging and just for general content creation of any type. That's not available yet. There is a lock here. So my team has let me know that you guys don't have access to it yet. I've been testing it and it's pretty exciting. So the workflow tools are going to save you a lot of time. Keep an eye out for that. Try the ones that are already available, and just know in the next few weeks, you'll probably see more of these unlocking for you. All right. So let's look at what we do have. When you go to your Copy.ai account, I'm going to give you a quick tour here, and then we'll dive in and do some content creation for blogging and social media. I see a question here I can answer real quick. Other languages, yes, up here in the top right, you can actually click on this and choose the input language and the output language. And I'm not multilingual, so I couldn't tell you how good it is, but I have heard people, for example, they put the input in Spanish and it comes out, or they put it in English, it comes out as Spanish. And it's not a translation tool. What it's using is your input, meaning what you're telling it to do, and describing what you want, what your product is. The output will write original content, but in that other language. And from what I've heard from people who do speak multiple languages, is the results are amazing, on par with what you see with the English writing. It's the grammar's correct. The nuance of how it sells things and describes things, it's very accurate and will resonate with that different audience. All right, so that's how you would do it up here in the top right. Okay, so let's take a look here. Keep the questions coming. I'm here to help, and I will prioritize those of you who are here live with any questions. What you have here at the top, blog post wizard, I highly recommend trying that one out. We're going to explore that one today. The freestyle tool is also a really good tool to learn how to use. So let's head over to the freestyle tool right now. And I want to show you a few ways to use it. So the freestyle tool you can find at any time by searching for a tool. If I type in freestyle, it'll pop up and you can click on it to open up that tool. Now what you have here are two fields. What are you looking to create and what are the main points you want to cover? And that's where you can include those kind of details that I showed you, the name of the product, what it is, who it's for, what makes it unique, anything like that that you can share would help the AI write more specific content. You can also get more advanced. And on this document over here, we have some more advanced inputs. If you go here to how to use the templates and freestyle tool, for example, if we look at input commands, you can actually tell it different types of things to write. So tips and knowledge, common mistakes people make, have it explain things, write a story. You can have it write a list of affirmations, really fun things that are super creative. It can help you come up with examples of things. So some creative tasks that would often be very difficult for your brain to come up with ideas and examples. It can actually do that creative lifting for you with any topic. It can help you with just so many different things. Selling is what it's really good at. So it's definitely best at selling. Educational content is its second most effective use case. But talking about the benefits of things, describing the problem well, coming up with the reasons to buy can really help you with any sales and marketing. The repurposing content, it's okay at this right now. It's going to get better in the next year, but this is going to be really fun when the AI gets smarter and can help you repurpose content more effectively. So keep an eye out for that. As of right now, you can try these, but they're not as good as some people would like. It's very good at writing lists of things as well. So when it comes to your industry, I saw some people asking, how can it help me write a blog? Well, one thing that a lot of people do is they'll say, write a list of blog titles that will educate, let's say, educate and attract my ideal customer. All right, that's a really fun one right there to ask the AI, can you help me with this, right? So let's say the topic or industry or whatever it is you want to type in here. I saw the example earlier was health topics. Let's see. This is kind of broad. Do you have any specific examples? I see technology, health. Those are still pretty broad. Anything in particular? Is this like holistic health? Is it, technology is such a broad topic. Give me some specific things here and I'll work on that. In the meantime, let me pull up the examples that I have here, example products and services. Let's say you have, maybe you're a freelancer and you are doing video editing and you want to attract video editing, let's say for social media focus, let's say benefits of using more video in your marketing. Go ahead and come up with a list of blog titles that will attract or educate and attract my ideal customer. 7 tips, how to make the most of your video editing skills. Best way. So what we need to probably put in here is who the target customer is. Target customer, busy business owner who wants to boost their online marketing. That would add a little bit more context. So it's good to be clear about who you are talking to. If you see the results aren't quite on point, adding a little bit of description of who your customer is will help. Let's see, more engaging videos, perfect video for social media, 8 reasons you need to start using it, right? These are all going to speak to that ideal customer, can help you attract more clients for your video editing service. How to create a video marketing plan that gets results. That would definitely attract that busy business owner. Cool. You got a plan for me? Let me see it. So what I would do is get a list over here of blog ideas, and you can start to grab these. You can save them and it will be saved to the save tab here in this project. You can copy them and get a list together. Why you should start, how to make videos that don't suck, how to use videos in your business, a step-by-step guide to your new best friend, right? These are all pretty cool. They would grab the attention of someone who is that ideal customer. Now, the same thing can work in the other health, right? Health and wellness. Let's say the focus. You can even remove that and just make it a target customer. Let's say it is, let's say, we'll say parents who are, feeling tired and want to start, let's see, eating healthier, right? This is like really interesting. Like who are you talking to? You got to be clear. Want to start eating healthier, but don't have time to cook at home, right? Something like that. What are some blog titles that would educate and attract that person? The more clear you can be, the better your results are going to be. I mean, these are all going to speak right to that person. How to get your kids to eat healthy without losing your mind. 6 healthy snacks. Like, these are actually hitting the point really well. Recipes in under 5 minutes. Spending a lot of money without going out to eat. Let's see. Can't cook, won't cook, easy. Making minutes. 10-minute dinner hack. These are great for YouTube videos, just short social media content, whatever it is. This is a great way to get it to come up with ideas for you. This is the ideation stage. So you can even push it a little bit and say a list of 7 blog titles. If you're only getting a couple here, you can actually push it a little bit and tell it to write some more. And it will give you a little bit more. Usually about 10 is the maximum that it can write for one output. And each output, now you can see it pushed it to 7. Best time before I exercise, healthy breakfast ideas for busy moms. So many ideas here, right? These are really good. So you can copy these and again, get a list of ideas that you can use later. All right, franchise owner, let's see here. Ozone therapy, nice. That's wild. I don't even know. Let's see. What you could also do is say the topic, ozone therapy. What you could even do if you're not sure, give me a list of 5 potential customer personas. If you're not sure who you're talking to, you can have the AI do that research for you. Ozone therapy. Who is this customer? I have no idea. I don't even know what it is. I might have it write up some sales copy for me so I understand. Looking for a holistic solution to health problems, who's ready to try something new, alternative to traditional medicine, who doesn't know how it works but wants to learn more. Look, you can really learn a lot about your customer by what the AI is coming up with and then speak to them at a different stage in their journey. So it might be a type of person, or it maybe just be where they are in their journey. How much do they know about your product or service? At this stage, they want to learn more, right? So basic educational content can be useful. If they're ready to go, now you're going to have to be more persuasive in like why they should work with you or why your product is better. So there's a few different things to consider when you're writing copy or creating content. Where are they in their journey? And you can use the AI here to actually figure out some different types of content that will speak to where they are in their journey. Are they sick? Do they have a clear problem? And now they're looking for a problem to a health condition that they have. So they're already researching that and looking for it. Hey, if you have this condition, try this new therapy. It's a different approach. It's alternative, right? You can speak to them in a different way. Smell of ozone in their nostrils. I mean, that's different. So there you go. I had asthma as a kid. So having allergies, asthma, or breathing issues. And some of these will be more descriptive as well. Seasonal allergies. So now you have different things that you can speak to. Okay, that time of year here in Austin, Texas, a lot of allergies. Maybe this would be a solution for those people suffering from that condition. that would be a really great way to say, hey, solve this problem. Here's how. Now you introduce your solution and you can teach them how it can help solve that problem. So different approaches to creating content that will resonate with them and can help you tap into new markets way faster. If you're trying to get on TikTok or YouTube or get SEO content on your blog, another approach would be to focus on the problem that you solve and then cater your content to people who are already trying to solve that problem. They may not be looking for your solution yet, but they're problem aware. So that's another way to get their attention. So this could be really useful. Again, if you're not sure who your target audience is, tell it, give me a list of 5 potential customer personas, scan through. The AI has a wide range of knowledge about your product and your potential customers and can help you surface new ways to reach them. All right, let's see here. All right, impact of current and professional branding photography. Let's see here. All right, a list of, let's just do 5 blog post titles. I like to say a little bit more description here to that will educate and attract my ideal customer. Now, in this case, this is also very broad. So at this stage, I might say a list of 5 potential customer personas, if I could type, to get clear on who that is, because I don't know who this would speak to. If you spell something wrong, it's still pretty good at figuring that out. But try to type it right. Like I messed up, but it should still figure it out. All right. Is it the business owner who wants to get more work done? Are you talking to photographers, business owners, mompreneurs, brand managers, industry experts, social media influencers, startup founders, freelancers, event planners? I mean, different ways to niche down, CEOs. Right. That's where I don't know. So if you guys can give me some more details in when you're dropping in your examples, that would help me get you some content. Let's try the AWS cloud and let's go ahead and go back and give it. Again, this one, who are you talking to? You can write general content. That may be all you need. Let's see what you need to know. Top reasons. What's new? Like these are super broad. That's the problem here. Do you have a specific audience that you're talking to? Right? Is it, oh, just put target audience. Let's get really weird with it and say, moms looking to become programmers. I mean, can it be that niche down? Like, are we sharing AWS cloud with moms looking to become programmers? What would that be? Build a better website, make your startup a success for your small business. So it's talking to like the newbie, the beginner, right? So it's figuring that out. That's way better content. So if you have a target audience, that's going to help you a lot. All right, cool. Small business that produce custom goods. So there we go. Let's go and drop that in. I think there we go. Target audience. Small businesses that produce custom goods. All right. The next thing we'll do is work on creating some blog content with these titles that we came up with. So we'll try a variety of different blog ideas. 5 ways, increase sales. Why you should invest in professional photography now. That's probably a good one for you to come up with. 5 ways to use to grow your business. How to keep your branding consistent. That's probably a good one. Make sure your brand looks good in every photo. Easy for customers to recognize. So some ideas here. This is a pretty interesting example. So we may be too specific with that topic. Set yourself apart. All right, these all look pretty good. You're not quite getting what you want. I would consider at that point making the topic a little bit more generic, you know, professional branding and photography tips, something like that. Let's just see what it comes up with. Professional branding and photography tips. One example could be the impact of your current branding, like what to consider. But if we were more broad, we may see how to do it right. Take great product photos on a budget. Yep. So you got some topic ideas there. Yeah. So next question here. So can it give us the whole blog post example based on the information that we give? Yep. So next stage, now that we have the topic idea, let's go ahead and I'm going to go and open a new tab. So you can just go to a new tab. I like to have these handy over here because when we open up a new tab, we can actually use the blog post wizard. So now we have the blog post wizard here. I can click on that, or I can find it over in the templates section as well. When we click on that, you can give it the title. So let's go back here and we have all these title ideas. And let's use how to create a video marketing plan that gets results. One thing I would consider here is, again, putting that target audience, a little dash, or add some extra context for small business owners looking to boost their online marketing and attract more customers. So can understand more of what you're trying to do here with the content. Keywords, if you need help with keywords, you can actually use a tool called the keyword generator, and that can help you come up with that. So let's say, we'll just put the title here, how to create a video marketing plan that gets results. I typed in key over here and it gave me keyword generator tool. This can help you come up with some keywords that can inspire the AI a little bit more with the content. YouTube marketing, video promotion, visual media marketing. So you can find some ideas here. You can grab the ones that make the most sense. These all look pretty good. I'll just try dropping those in. All right, now the tone. You can actually type in a unique tone. You can tell it anything you want. There are some tones pre-set up here. All of these down below are a good place to start. If you're not really sure, you can say, oh, I want it to be professional or bold, adventurous, witty, persuasive. Those are all great. Now let's go ahead and just do bold. That's a fun one. And generate the outline. So now you have a multi-step process here, going from the details, generating the outline, and then talking points, and then reviewing the content. So in the outline stage, that one's a little bit lengthy. Let's try regenerating this. Usually it'll give you like 5 to 10 sections of your article. There we go. Marketing plan, start with your goals, planner distribution, budget and timeline, video format. Cool, this looks great. So just like that, we now have an outline of what points to hit, like different sections of your blog. Now we can actually generate the talking points. So within each section, what should be included? Find the problem before starting. Let's see. Don't worry about what other people's goals are. All right, so some pretty high level, broad stuff there. Start with your goals. These are too similar, so I might regenerate the first one here. And maybe overall, these are both too similar, so I could probably delete one of these sections if it's redundant. There we go. This one now looks better. The importance of planning, setting goals, having a budget. All right, so it's just giving us a nice intro here, starting with your goals. Distribution, different distribution channels. That's pretty good. So you can add talking points or generate more. It's really, at this stage, you're just looking through to see, all right, yeah, it's on the right track. That looks good. Let's go ahead and generate the content. So now we'll use that. And what's cool about this tool is it understands, it's referencing the overall goal here of the title of the blog, the keywords, what you want to include in it, and now it's factoring in each section and the talking points in each section, and it's writing the first draft for you. So let's see here, the intro. You could even use this for a YouTube video script. Imagine starting a video like this. Video marketing is a powerful tool for boosting awareness of your brand and helping you reach more customers. It's a great way to show off your products and services with the added benefit that people can watch your videos over and over again. There are plenty of reasons why this type of content is becoming more popular. All right. But while many small business owners are jumping on board with video marketing, they're often not sure where to start their campaigns or how to make them work for their business needs. Pretty good intro. Now we go into this section, right? Video marketing plan. Start with your goals. Can even give you some examples, which is really cool. As I mentioned, the AI can actually do like creative tasks, like come up with examples and help you make your points more clear. So each section now is writing up some content. Let's say this one isn't quite up to par with what you wanted. You can regenerate it. You can write more. At this stage, you can even edit the talking points to add in some more. You can write it more. And it does a pretty good job here of bringing all these ideas together. Offline options, not sure if that's the best right there, but we can edit this down later. So you have the first draft of all this. You can go through, it even comes up with a conclusion at the end. So there you have it, everything you need to know about creating a video marketing plan that's going to pay off. As you follow with our advice, things go smoothly for anyone who wants to get started with video marketing today. All right, pretty good. Let's go ahead and create the blog post. That was 1,500 words, actually 1,600 written here in just a few clicks. You can edit at this stage. There are more features here. You'll notice when you pop up at the end of a section, you can add tab to write more, and it will analyze text before it and after it and give you some ideas of what to include in between there. You get 5 ideas that pop up. There we go. It highlighted the problem a little bit more. And if that doesn't work, you can just undo it and try again. The other thing that's included here is the ability to rewrite a section. So you can hover over it and then click rewrite. See some different ways of getting your point across. So that's kind of the editing stage here. You have some other editing tools at the top. Now, one thing that people really like at this stage is going back into the Copy.ai tools. And this is a really powerful next step that you can take if you need more content or if you want to create more and more content around these key points. Let's go ahead and go to use Copy.ai tools, and you'll see this as the familiar interface. Now at this stage, what I recommend doing is using the freestyle tool over here on the left. And now here's something really cool. You can actually tell it to write, what are you looking to create a section of my blog article? So now you saw earlier, you can only write so much at one time here with these tools. So having it write a section at a time can be useful. So let's say the blog title, we need to give it context of where we are in this whole process. So what is the title? What's the goal here? Okay, how to create a video marketing plan that gets results. Let's say target audience. Who they are, what they're wanting. We'll say the blog section. We'll try plan your distribution. You could even put in something like this, key points. You can add a few things you wanted to include. You know, consider which social media channel to focus on. All right, so I've given it some context. We'll keep that same bold tone. And now you'll see using a tool like this, you can have it write more. And what's really cool here is you get several results written up in one go. So you can scan through this. Let's see what it came up with. All right, some good questions to ask. Where do you start? Here are a few things to consider. So this could be ways to enhance your content or look at different angles, or each of these could become a standalone social media post. There you go, some educational tips. Some advice right there. This is a little bit more structured. So when planning a video campaign, example. And this is another thing you can try adding is you can tell it key points, include examples and tips. So you can give it more instructions on what you want it to do, and it may try to bring up examples or highlight certain things. So this structure right here is actually really effective at getting you sections of content for a specific task. So a lot of people use this for, some people write books using this strategy, video scripts, social media posts. Just using the context of a blog article will help it speak in a more educational tone versus a salesy tone. Even if you're not using it for a blog article, it doesn't matter. It's read so many blog articles that it knows the general tone and how to be effective. Create effective content that your reader would want to consume. And if you give it a title, that'll give it a higher level understanding. So if you had something more like, video, you could just give it a more of a broad topic here: video marketing for small business, something like that. In a blog section, you can give it, how to write your video scripts, key points, include examples and tips. Let's see what it comes up with there. So we've made it more generic. This would be a strategy that you could use for any social media content for your business, similar to what we did before with coming up with ideas. This is a strategy you can use to create educational content that can be used in a lot of different places. All right, let's keep scanning through here. This looks good. You can't just film and upload whatever comes to mind. There we go. So it's speaking more clearly to what I was looking for. It's giving you instructions and tips here. So this is actually useful, helpful content. Now, one thing you'll notice, sometimes it will cut off. I can copy that and I can use the editor on the side to continue that thought. So at the bottom here, if we paste in that content, at the end, I can just press tab and it will continue that thought. All right, so it gave me some additional things here to finish it up. So that's a way to get educational content written. The blogging style, you can use the blog post wizard to write the first draft of an article. And you can also use the freestyle tool to come up with sections or extended content, or just brainstorm different ways to provide value in different sections of a blog. And that's two of the common ways that people use Copy.ai to write educational content. You can see this strategy is very effective right here. So I'm going to pause there, take a look at some questions. Let's see here. So yeah, you have the topic ideas. So let me know if that helped the example I just showed you of actually writing out content. And if you wanted to customize this, it could just be a social, something like an educational social media post, right, to educate and engage my audience. It's same concept applies, and you just say topic. You give it an understanding. Again, it's going in here blind, so you need to tell it a little bit about who you're talking to, what the topic is, and that will be a slightly different style of writing. So if you have your topics, drop it in here, be clear who you're talking to. The only thing that in a blog section would be confusing there. So I'd say a key focus, topic, let's say focus of the post, something like that. It'll still probably handle it here. Let's see here. Look, that's a really good one right there. Great social media post right there. Here's some tips to write a script that will get results. All right, so you see how it's focusing on that one thing. And again, if it gave you only 3 tips, that's fine. Just change that later. So you get almost all the way done. It's giving you creative ideas of what kind of content you can share with your audience to help them out. All right, so let's pause there. Let me go back to our outline. We've gone through the new workflow tools, the blog writing. We'll spend a little more time now on sales copy. You saw writing social media content. The freestyle tool is great for that. There are other tools that can help you with that as well. The Instagram captions tool is awesome for that, for like quick little, let's try another example here. Instagram captions tool. If we are promoting, let's do a physical product here. We'll say this one. We can just tell it about your product. Let's say it is about this electric toothbrush. Old, maybe witty here. So what would you say for, you have a cool picture of this product, you're trying to post it on Instagram. What would you say to make it interesting? That one's a little bit blah, but you have a few ideas to scan through. Say goodbye to that. All right, that's a good little line there. I can grab that one. Interesting. So that's going to grab their attention. It may make up some stats here, but consider those placeholders. Any stats or facts you definitely want to verify and check. So don't just use it. The AI is not fact checking for you. All right, that's a friendly little social post. And if you're really not liking how detailed it's getting on this oscillating technology, just remove it and try something more broad. The product, electric toothbrush, how would it promote that? So sometimes less details in your input is better. Smile, feel, and look better with our electronic. All right, it's quick, easy. It's not going into details. If you add specific details, it may try to weave that in, which can be awkward at times if you're looking for more of a broad, snappy little post. These are pretty good. Ah, that's good. I brought your name into it, the business name into it. All right, so quick little, Instagram captions. These are not meant to be highly detailed. It's just going to be fun, quirky, get their attention. Okay, so those are some social media tips. Next up, we'll explore some sales copy, developing your brand message similar to sales copy. How do you position what you're offering? The market research, we talked about that earlier, of coming up with your target audience, having the AI help you identify who your ideal customer persona is. Where are they in their journey? What are their needs and desires? And a lot of that will actually surface when you're writing sales copy too, because it'll pick up on certain pain points. And if you're not sure, you can actually tell it to, in the freestyle tool, a list of 10 fears or doubts that my target customer is thinking right now. And again, we can give it about, let's say, even more broad. Let's say, do moms. How about that? Clean smile, toothbrush, are thinking when they consider buying my product. How about that? And in this case, since we're doing market research, friendly is a fine neutral tone. But I'm looking to see if the AI can help me figure out fears or doubts that my target customer is thinking when they consider buying my product. Again, the target audience would make a big difference here. Who is this person looking at it? Okay, money. Is it worth the money? What if it doesn't work for me? Is it really better than my current toothbrush? Can I try it out before buying? What happens if I don't like it? How long will it last? These are really, really good things to consider in your marketing and sales. I don't have time to brush my teeth. I hope they do. Uh, interesting. Seem like a chore. All right. Expenses. A lot of themes coming up. Again, look through the themes that you're seeing. Breaks it. Yeah. Could your kid break it? How long does the battery last? All right. Really cool things to look at. And that can help you surface potential objections or roadblocks. It can be more broad. Customer is thinking maybe even about their, you can even say right now, thinking when they wake up or something. Like you can be more esoteric here and try to think about what is it that's on their mind. It's going to try to relate it back to your electric toothbrush here, but that could be useful. I won't remember to use it. They're going to break it. Too expensive. So again, themes are good. These key things. This is actually what the AI is good at, is giving you predictive models. So based on everything it knows, these are the kind of things that come up. Will it hurt my teeth? Will they break it? Those are obviously things that should be mentioned and addressed on any sales page for a product like this. All right, so that is an example of how the AI can help you dig in and do some market research. All right, let's take a look here. Yeah, at this stage right now, it is limited to around 2021 in the scope of what the AI knows and understands. So it's not very good at super timely or recent topics at the moment. But one thing that the workflow tools will do is actually do a real-time web scan for you and get fresh and relevant information. So that's one thing that the team is working on to keep you up to date on some of these, newer topics. Is the AI will actually scan and grab new information for you. So that's coming down the pipeline. One of the ways the team is addressing that is with the new workflow tools that you'll see more of popping up. Let's see here. Does the AI learn about my target audience over time, creating a variety of content and copy, or will it take the cue on target audience from? Yeah, right now, you're going to have to give it some information. It is learning. So the AI itself is getting better all the time at its general awareness, and there's constantly updates with the models. But as far as your specific needs and your specific business, it is learning from your behaviors. So as you like things, that is one way that you can start to train it. But the best and fastest way to get more relevant content is just be more clear in your inputs. So right now, this is your best way to get unique content for your specific business. But that is one of the things that the workflow tools will help you with. Is in the future with Copy.ai, you'll be able to upload information about your business and have all that, integrated with the AI. So it will be way more customized to your needs. And that's not quite there yet, but this year the team is focusing on that. So keep an eye out for our demos and updates. You'll see those. And actually in the top right up here is the best place to see what's new. There are going to be a lot of new features coming down the pipeline this year. So click on what's new and you'll see these quick little updates for you to keep you in the loop. So as these new features roll out, you'll see it right up here. Great question. All right, let's try one more thing here. Persuasive sales copy. It's always a fun one. And let's try using, how about a hair salon? All right, let's try doing a virtual service. Let's try financial planning. How about a virtual event planning? Let's see. I saw a translator. Let's try that one. In the freestyle tool, you could write something as simple as sales copy. Give it a broad description here. And what I would do is something like this: description, format works pretty well, just being clear. Service, description. You don't have to follow this exactly. It is smart enough to figure things out, but I like to just keep a nice clean layout like this so it helps me know if I got the key points in there that I need. And if you are lazy and you don't want to have a unique selling point, you take that out and it will just make stuff up. Have something like that, you'll be all set. And you could use a tone like persuasive. Let's create some content, sales copy for online language tutoring. Foreign language through online tutoring. People want to learn a language for work, travel. Let's take a look. So it starts off with grabbing their attention, time consuming, frustrating. It's bringing up pain points. You can learn a lot about, how to improve your marketing messaging just by scanning through and seeing what the AI comes up with. And then it transitions, but what if there's a way at your own pace in the comfort of your own home? So now it's getting their curiosity piqued. It's asking good questions here. Right? It doesn't know your name of your business at this stage, so it just put a placeholder. But you notice here how it started with their problem, piqued their curiosity, and now introduce your service as the solution to their problem. Now it's summarizing it with some key selling points. So that's really, really good. That did a great job of selling that service in a more interesting way. Let's keep looking. This one started with more of a benefit. All right, a little more positive here. It's summarizing it well. That's nice. This one, again, it's hitting their, piquing their interest by talking to a pain point. That looks pretty good. Asking a question here. I'm not sure if that makes sense. We just delete that. And maybe just delete that whole thing there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you can save those, copy them, use them however you need to. This is speaking in first person, so you can even tell it to write in second person point of view, second person, which is talking to them. It's going to say you instead of I. So first person is like, I know how it is. And maybe, I've been there too. Second person will talk more to them. So for example, you can give it instructions on the point of view you want it to write in. And if you had some other things you want to include, you say goal, get them excited about enjoying their vacation. Maybe you're talking more for travel. So if you had a little bit more concise goal here and structure of your input, get them excited about enjoying their vacation. Let's just see. We could scan, of course, the last one I gave you. Going to get so many results here, but let's say the new updated one where we had a more specific goal of this sales copy. And in the second person. And now we're really focusing in on the travel. There you go. So it's going to speak to a very different need or desire that they have. See, now it's having them imagine like these experiences that would be great. So really important to consider who you're talking to, what do you want it to focus on, and it can help you bring that narrative to life for any product or service. Really cool to see the different type of writing just by focusing in on a few key things and then letting the AI know, hey, I want them to feel really excited about enjoying their vacation. And that's the benefit that they're going to experience and why they're going to hire me to help them. Right? It'd be very different if it was for work. It may help them accelerate their career versus enjoying their vacation. All right, so that's all for today. We covered many examples of how you can use Copy.ai. You saw a sneak peek of some of the new workflow tools, and you saw how to write blog content, educational social media content, how to use the AI as a research tool to learn more about your customers, where they're at in their journey, what kind of fears or doubts they have, and write amazing sales copy to position your product or service in a more appealing way that will resonate with your customer. All right. So if you want to do more of that, be sure to try out Copy.ai for yourself, follow along, and put it to good use. For more help, we've got other demos on the YouTube channel, so you can check those out for any specific things you want to dive into for blogging, social media, sales copy. We've done some on course creation. We've interviewed experts and helped them write copy for their business. Plenty of resources on the Copy.ai YouTube channel. And for more questions, you can head over to the Facebook group where we have a community of Copy.ai users, and you can ask your questions there and get feedback. So that's it for today. Thanks for hanging out, and I will talk to you again on our next live demo. Until then, take care.